thanks for tuning in. As you can tell from the thumbnail, this is very personal. A Temu haul with a personal touch. So as you can see, Caesar had some personal work done as well. He's now got a summer cut and he's ready to rock. Yeah, good little boy. So in the Temu haul, based on personal products, we have a tooth whitening pen. This should be interesting if it works. Yay! Everybody always wants whiter teeth. And so we'll see if this does the trick. It was cheap, so who knows. Okay, this is kind of gross and this is very personal, but it's a skin tag remover. This is my third attempt at trying to remove skin tags, so I'm curious to see if this one is going to work. We have this. They're calling it a mini freckle pen, but it's supposedly for removing freckles, moles, and tattoos. We'll see what it does. It's not supposed to remove Caesar, but it did. He's gone for a drink of water. Okay, so we'll see what this does. I don't know if you can hear him slurping away over there. And the most interesting product of all, I would say, interesting looking maybe, is this. I know, it looks a little suspect, but it's supposedly a massager. We'll see how that works. It was, I think, supposed to be purple. It came out pink, so it even looks weirder than it should. So stick around and we will do a review and demo of these personal products. We now have the teeth whitening pen. It's a brand called Opening Smile. And I put the sticker back on it that I had to very carefully peel off because it was covering the only instructions for this pen, which is kind of crazy. So it promises to work in 20 to 30 minutes. And yeah, something that I found a little annoying was the best way is to use with teeth whitening LED light. So yeah, it didn't tell me that. In the ad, it just said, you know, it's a whitening pen and it will whiten your teeth and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so I'm a little annoyed with that. It would have been a lot more expensive than what I actually paid for it. Ensure the teeth are clean before use. Okay, brush away. Okay, dry the water surface with a paper towel. Smile wide. Apply a thin layer of gel onto the teeth to avoid touching gums and lip. Keep smiling for a while, then rinse out. Do not use if you're pregnant or lactating. Okay, none of the above for me. Don't swallow it. Do not use if you're allergic to the ingredients listed. I don't think I'm allergic to them, but oh boy. I don't know if I've ever come in contact with some of these ingredients, so I don't know if I am allergic. Hopefully not. Okay, so let's try this. This is going to be weird. I'm just going to do one tooth so I can do a comparison. Which one will it be? Back and 30. Okay, that was a total bust. Because I put it on one of my bottom teeth, and then they said you had to keep it dry and not swallow it and everything else. Well, my mouth kept producing saliva, and so because it's really quite runny too, it was just leaking onto my gums where it said not to. And yeah, and the idea of smiling for 30 minutes, I was not that happy that I wanted to smile with this for 30 minutes. I think you'd really be better off with like Crest white strips or something where they're actually attached to your teeth and not exposed to the saliva in your mouth. Like I don't actually understand how this product is supposed to work, but it did not, because I wasn't able to give it the full amount of time that it required. So yeah, would not recommend. Alright, so we have this 2-in-1 skin tag removal kit. It says it's mess-free and surgery-free. Well, good. I didn't want to do surgery at home. I've tried 2 other products for them, and neither of them worked. One was a big brand name like Dr. Scholl's. No, I can't be right. Yeah, I think it was Dr. Scholl's. The other was a product I got from Temu that I'll show you right now. And neither of them worked. This actually did work, but I have to say, by the time I got around to using it, my skin tags seemed to be shrinking on their own and clearing up. I don't know if this is a result of during the lockdown, I quit exercising and was eating everything I wanted to, thinking, like a lot of people, that, hey, this lockdown means you can do whatever you want. It's a free-for-all. And I think it caught up to me, and that's how I got the skin tags. I'm not sure. I'm not a dermatologist. That could be why now they're shrinking, because now I'm watching what I eat. I'm trying to exercise more. By the time I went to go use this last remaining skin tag I had was so small that I was concerned the small elastic band would not fit around it. It took me 2 tries. The first time it popped off and flew somewhere. I have no idea where. And the second time it did actually stick. So yes, I left it on for a few days like it said. This elastic band was still stuck on the skin tag, wrapped around it. And so I pulled off the elastic band, but the skin tag didn't come with it. So I just took a piece of tissue and pinched the skin tag, which was now sort of elongated, and just pulled it, and it came off. This comes with these patches, but yeah, so I put one of the patches on it, and yeah, everything seems to be working fine. But the instructions don't say anything about applying these things afterwards. Something I did find funny in the instructions is if the skin tag is in an area where clothing is rubbing against it, then it might cause the band to come off or irritate the treated skin tag. Attach a small plaster over the top of the treated skin tag to prevent this. So plaster. I'll go back in time to the 1800s and find some plaster. I don't know where you even get plaster. But anyway, so the kit comes with, all you see here, the elastic bands are super tiny. So yeah, they come in a container like this, which I had trouble opening, and then it's not something you want to have snap open and have all your bands go flying out. And so what you do is you get one and put it on the end of the cone, and then push it down the cone all the way. And this you'd be doing with super clean hands, because you're really handling the elastic band a lot, and that's going to be the part that's on the skin tag. So you don't really want to get a lot of bacteria on it, because it could cause an infection. So then you use this little device and you put it on the skin tag, and so you push down on this. And this is why you almost need 2 people to do this. So you push down on it and then pull. And if I had a skin tag on my hand, it would have stuck to it. All in all, though, I would say yes, this was a good buy. I can't remember what I paid, but whatever it was worth it. This is like a totally legit looking product, although it has no brand name as usual. But sometimes I guess you don't need a brand name for it to be good. Let's do an unboxing of this mini freckle pen. So what we have inside is instructions, totally microscopic, some ominous looking needles, power cord, looks like it needs a USB outlet, and the pen itself. So let's just take a look at the instructions. So the instructions are saying you need to use the device with your phone or some other mobile source. I will use one of these electric to USB adapters to plug it in. Okay, so let's try that. Fortunately, all their stuff is white, and this bathroom is very white as well, so hopefully you're able to see things. See if it lights up. Yeah, it's lighting up. I don't know if you can see. So I guess that's power level 1, 2, and 3. And there is no off other than that. After the power is turned on, the first blue indicator lights up and blah, blah, blah. Release the stop work. Okay, so once again, this is interpreted from another language and maybe not entirely well. Function: instant sweep freckles, senile plaques, safe and no side effects of medical beauty. Use 3 adjustable scan spot power output treatment of small reliable. Okay, so I don't know what they're telling me here. Sol zoom black fall off. If precipitation shallow spots area is lesser, can be removal. But let's hope I don't self with this thing. When wiping nutrition frost, should pay attention to the wound with inflammation of the situation if is not to wipe. Okay, so there's not a whole lot of stuff that seems to be making sense here. No matter how good this product may be, it's only as good as its instructions, so let's hope I don't scar myself for life or do something I'm going to regret later. So the needles are all packed in sterile packaging, which is kind of cool. It says on this side, I don't know if you can see, it says sterile, ed. So that's good. And there's this tip. Two tips that I think the needles are probably more for acupuncture or for tattoo removal, and these might be for freckle and mole. Okay, let's see if this will do anything. Okay, I'm going to try it with the more blunt tip. That fine one didn't seem to do anything. And I've got it turned on to its highest level, I believe. These instructions are very difficult to follow, so it's not heating up or anything. Okay, I'll come back in another minute to see if it's heated up. If I'm reading this right, and again, it's very difficult to do, but it's got this button that says out. I think you have to be pressing that when you're trying to zap something. Oh yeah, I can smell burning flesh. I'll show you what it's doing. Holy, it's sparking. Okay, I better stop. I don't know how long you're supposed to do this. I'll cover it with a Band-Aid and wait a couple days and see what happens. Ooh, I can feel it burning now too. Okay, so it's been about 3 days. 3 days since I attempted to remove this mole, and the results, I don't know. Maybe I still need more time to heal. So I'm not sure if it's actually done anything, if this will heal into nothing, or if did nothing at all and it's just red from the sort of burning of the pen. I'm sure I can still see brown in it underneath the red, so I don't think it did much of anything. But I could be wrong, but I guess it'll be a case of time will tell. On to probably the funniest looking item. What could this be? Well, it's to massage your sore spots, and it actually has a suction for the wall. So I have sometimes this pain between my shoulder blades. The doctor told me what it was, and there's not much they can do about it, but I have noticed that when I apply pressure to it, it helps. So I'm very anxious to try this and just see if it actually works. So I will apply it to the wall, about shoulder height. Okay, it's sticking, so let's try it. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Oh yeah. Holy, oh yeah, okay. It's hitting right where it needs to, and it's staying on the wall, and I'm rolling around on it. Okay, yeah, I like this. I like this product. Oh, okay, it actually came off. But yeah, seems to do what it claims it should do, as odd as it is to look at. I think it works. Thumbs up. So that's it for the personal products so far in this version anyway. I'll be doing an update later when I get some more personal products. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And share this video with everyone you love and care for and want to get personal with. Okay, until next time, buyer beware.